here, aka Trans Spirit Indigo. I am a soul like you, having a human experience. I happen to be transgender. What's going on, everyone? Thank you so much for visiting my channel or coming back. I appreciate all the love, all the likes. Please remember to subscribe for more, and let's get into it. Today's topic is in regards to living the life that you choose, the life that you want to live as a trans person. Now this could really go for anyone, because when you start putting in the laws of the universe, the law of attraction, the spiritual aspects of life into this subject, really it's for everyone. We all deserve to live the life that we choose. But coming from my perspective, someone who's transgender, I noticed lately, I was looking back on my life and thought, man, for most of my 20s and my teens, when I felt like a guy trapped in a girl's body, and it was very predominantly on my mind. Like I knew that it was something happening with me, and as much as I tried to ignore it, I couldn't. During those years, I didn't believe that I could live the life that I wanted to live. And it grew into this very low self-esteem type perspective, of course, but just a lot of self-loathing, self-hatred, not feeling worthy of love. And it's very unfortunate that I felt that way. And a big part, I believe, of the reason that I felt that way is thinking that it wasn't okay to have the feelings that I had, or it wasn't okay to be the person that I felt like I was on the inside, on the outside. And really what that did was just, it destroys the soul. I mean, transgender or not, pretending to be somebody that you're not to try to fit in and not being yourself is an awful soul experience that maybe many of you have experienced in life. But anyway, I wanted to let you know that even if you feel you're trapped in the wrong life, it doesn't have to stay that way. You see, we create our reality with our emotions, our thoughts, our intentions, our actions, our decisions. This is where quantum physics comes in, okay? We are all made of energy. We're all vibrating at a specific vibrational frequency. That is what our energy is made up of. Everything on this planet, the trees back there, the grass, even this table that my phone is sitting on, is vibrating at a specific vibrational frequency. The vibrational frequency that you're on, or that you're vibrating at, is going to match the frequency, the energy of the experience that you have of your everyday, day-to-day life. For example, if you're feeling really angry and you're just, constantly jealous or ungrateful for things, unfortunately, you're going to attract things to be jealous about. You're going to attract more of that feeling. You're going to attract more things to be angry about and stay in that low frequency. So it takes an effort to raise the frequency. There's many things you can do. One of the first things that I love talking about is gratitude. What are you grateful for? Name the first 3 things that come to mind that you're grateful for, even if it's just one thing. That's going to raise your frequency. Now, again, where your frequency is at is what you're going to align with. So if you're deep breathing, you're meditating, you're putting out positive energy, you're putting out positive intentions. It's my greatest intention to be a lighthouse toward others today, to do my very best, to get all my work done and efficiently. These are my intentions. When you're putting that kind of stuff out there, you're going to get that right back to you, all those good intentions. So this goes for anyone, no matter who you are. As a transgender person, when I put out that energy that I was unworthy or that I was in the wrong life because I didn't have the wrong body, I was sending that all back to myself. I put it out there in the energy, in the energetic field, in the quantum field, and it came back to me. And it just was more and more self-hatred. And I didn't understand at the time the laws of the universe. I'm still studying them, but I didn't understand the law of attraction, or didn't even know what it was, or had heard of it years ago, when I continued to self-sabotage and I continued to drink in my early 20s, just hard. I drank hard, and I continued to hurt myself because I didn't like who I was. And that's a big reason I'm speaking out is because I would love to help anyone avoid that if they could, especially the trans kids going through gender dysphoria. I mean, I understand firsthand what a mind that can really be. I just censored myself, but you know what I mean. It's a mind, it's extremely difficult. Anyway, I wanted to throw that out there with as far as gender dysphoria goes, and I understand how difficult that can be. And that's where a lot of this whole positive thinking, law of attraction stuff has helped me out a lot personally, is because when I came to terms with the fact that I can build my reality, my day-to-day life with my actions, with my intentions, with my thoughts, it helped me to realize that I can be whoever I want to be. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter what other people think. Sure, there's going to be people along the way that give me their opinion and maybe I don't care for it. But when you become strong enough in your own skin and you take that time to love yourself and accept yourself, say those positive affirmations. I am worthy. I am love. I am so grateful to be a light on this planet that shines onto others. When you give out that kind of energy and those positive affirmations, I'm telling you, man, it changes your life, your perspective. And that changed my perspective a lot as far as my role on this planet. And I'm not going to say that I don't experience gender dysphoria, because I still do from time to time. And I may get a mastectomy. I may have top surgery one day. I haven't X'd that out. For those of you that don't know, I haven't started taking any testosterone. I've been out and open as transgender since 2004, and that's when I realized there was a word for how I had been feeling since 1988. So it's been quite the journey. It's been hell, it's been magical, it's been everything in between. But I wanted to put this video out for the people that either have experienced or they are experiencing that feeling that can come with gender dysphoria, where you just, you don't feel like yourself because your body doesn't match how you feel as a soul, how your brain works, and the outside world sees you differently than how you feel. So it's not even just like your own discomfort, but then going out in society can be like, oh my goodness, like, okay, everybody's seeing me the way I saw myself in the mirror earlier, and that doesn't really work for me. So over the years, what's helped me too is to do what feels most comfortable. After a while, I realized that was, for me, cutting my hair in more masculine ways, wearing so-called men's clothing, even though we put gender on clothing. These kinds of things were a part of my transition, and although I fully support testosterone, estrogen, any kind of hormone replacement therapy, it just wasn't for me. I've gone into why on other videos you can check out, and I'd love for you to check out, but it just wasn't for me. So as I continued on my journey, and I just decided to start being myself. And again, it can be hard with the gender dysphoria. It can be hard when it comes to sexually related topics and not having certain parts, and that's still something that I'm working through and trying to deal with. But it's definitely gotten a lot better since I've been working through it. Like, it's like night and day. Like, when I first realized I was trans and came out, it was very difficult for me. It was a different time. It was like 15 some odd years ago in the Midwestern part of the United States, in a not so open-minded area. It wasn't the worst, but it was rough. And now that I've grown older, time has passed, it's more accepted. It's been a lot easier and wonderful, and I am living the life that I want to live. And even though I'm not a biological male and I haven't had any surgery or anything done, and even though I feel kind of, just funny sometimes in my body with the gender dysphoria, I do appreciate this life, and I appreciate the ability to experience the duality of gender. I appreciate the experience of what it's like to be female and feel like I'm male at the same time. the female always feels a little awkward for me. It always has. I'm sure it always will, but I'm learning to embrace it more. So I thought that I couldn't live the life that I choose years ago. But the secret is I can, and I do, and you can too. You can live and lead any kind of life that you'd like. It's all just with intention. You set intentions. You visualize. What do you want to do? What do you want to do in this world, for the people of this world, for yourself? Self-love is when you practice self-love, you can shine love onto others. They used to tell me years ago that I couldn't love someone else until I loved myself, and it used to upset me when people said that because I didn't believe them. Now I see what they meant. Self-love is very important, and it hasn't always been the easiest with gender dysphoria, but it gets easier, especially with love and support. If you need to ask me any questions or direct message me, feel free. I will leave the links to my Instagram and Facebook below. The easiest way to get a hold of me is Instagram, but I really appreciate everybody stopping by my channel, commenting, liking, subscribing. I think I said subscribing. Anyway, I'll leave you with that, but just remember that no matter who you are, trans, cisgendered, straight, gay, lesbian, bisexual, pansexual, asexual, non-sexual, whoever you are, you can always choose to be who you are and live the life of your dreams, because your dreams are equal to reality. Life is but a waking dream, so live your dreams and make them real. Each and every day, much love and many blessings to you.